It's really important that if we're going to make a claim that we can disrupt something, we have to show how it got to where it's at.
How many of you feel like you're missing out on deals, missing out on actual deals in your pipeline today because you don't know who to follow up with right now? Just give me a quick yes or no in the chat, please. Yep. 100%. Every single day I'm seeing the feedback pour in right now.
Check. So as you guys know, core value, it starts with us. When somebody calls Tyler and says, hey, I'm not sure if marketers work, that is something that's very real for us. What do we do when that happens? We get on the phone with them, we log into their follow-up boss, and we dig around. And within 5-10 minutes usually, we find a few leads that are really quality. We find a few conversions that we should get credit for. But it is incredibly difficult. Like, there's a reason we have to log in and go 6 screens deep to show them there's an ROI. That's the whole problem. So we thought, what if we could build a software that would do that? It would show them all day, every day, the ROI of Curaytor so that we don't have to make those calls or take those calls. CRMs have become so convoluted with features that they actually empower inaction. Man, no wonder people don't do anything. I'm not throwing FUB under the bus here. Go look at any CRM, Wise Agent, Top Producer, Boomtown. I don't care what CRM you look at. They all have so many features now that they can't be as simple as salespeople want them to be. It was funny when I was talking with Jay Marks, he hit me up, he said, Chris, can you please do a coaching for our team on our CRM? I said, sure, Jay, no problem. And I started telling Jay about the history of CRM. I started teaching him about how CRM started. And I taught him that in 1986, that was when the first CRM started. It was called ACT. And Jay was like, Chris, I remember ACT. So I go, hold on a second, Jay. You've been using a CRM for 21 years.
Yeah.
2018, you asked me to help you with it. Years later, Jay hasn't figured CRM out. CRM. The concept is customer relationship management. A CRM exists to help a sales guy like Darren follow up with more than one person. Stay organized while he does. Learn about them through that process. Well, when Silicon Valley gets involved, that's when innovation kicks in, right? Nodes, tags, tasks, lists, lead sources, drip campaigns, lead routing, lead scoring, blah, 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 blah. I mean, this mother does everything. If there's all this innovation coming out of Silicon Valley, and if we've added the ability to go social and mobile and tags and plans and routing and scoring, if all of that has happened in the last 30 years, here's my question. Why is the conversion rate of leads in B2B and B2C still less than 1%? My book is the most popular book about lead conversion ever written. But my book is filled with 1980s conversion code boiler room tactics. Call fast, call a lot, use a script, pound the phones, buy or die, 10 days of pain. You actually have to be a surgeon with your script. Why do you think the book went viral? Because no one even knew what to say on the phone. The conversion code is the best way it's ever been done, but it's still hard. Converting leads is way too hard. Remember, the point was that Darren could manage relationships so that he could close those people so they could become customers. This ain't your personal life. This ain't Tinder. This is business. CRM is really meant to get you organized, and what we build is meant to get you paid. We don't want people to say anything except for holy. If you say holy, it's not good enough.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You have to remember, these people are waiting.
Yeah.
We think it's a big problem and we're going to put out a big solution for it, and it's called Convert. We have actually invented the fastest way to go from content to conversion. We've invented the fastest way to publish and then get paid. In fact, what we have built is the world's first lead conversion manager. Let's be honest, CRMs, they kind of took the relationship part out anyway, didn't they? Amber, how many leads do you have assigned to you right now?
15,000.
Okay. Neil the Deal, you in there? How many leads are in your name approximately?
I don't know, 10,000.
10,000. How the is Neil supposed to follow up with 10,000 leads in a meaningful way? CRM is like Tetris. The list never ends. The sources never stop. And you have to be able to win a game. That's why everyone hates Tetris. There's no ending. People like to win. Like, how do you win the day as a sales guy? You contact a bunch of leads, you get a bunch of deals. In the real world, not everybody's ready to buy now. Some people need you to call them back next week. Some people need you to call them back next month. What salespeople really want to focus on, two things. Now, soon. That's it. They're either going to buy now or they're going to buy soon. So we decided we definitely need some functionality that mirrors the way salespeople really track their stuff. One click, heart's a lead. One click, snoozes a lead. We're giving you 4 options. Call, email, follow, or snooze. What other actions are there? There's no action plan. There's no drip campaign. There's no notes. There's none of the featers that CRM has to have because we don't have to have it. You don't need a game plan to get your team to learn it. People are afraid to change, but they also agree there's a better way. We're gonna get it back to the old school where the guy can just focus on the easiest people to close and the way to close them. There's nothing that you need that's not right here. CRMs are usually a standalone solution. They're not connected to the website, the landing pages, and the email tool. This is where our system gives us a big advantage. Imagine being able to look at content and then seeing all the leads below it that engaged with it. Everything you do for marketing sends people right into this recently engaged tab. And if you do great marketing, they'll be more engaged and get more points. So now all of a sudden you're getting alerts based on content and based on people. This is a game changer.
CRM, it is. It's my bot. It's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to look
you
at
don't know where to
overwhelming.
start.
You get lost so quick.
Yeah, and you also don't feel like you can ever finish anything.
Yeah.
So that's really what this is doing, is it's going into the CRM and it's pulling out a couple dozen people at a time to focus on today. I mean, I can't tell you how many leads are slipping through the cracks. And as soon as you open it up, it's like, holy cow, there's like 5 leads that I knew were gonna buy. Everybody that logs into the most points screen starts finding conversions right away. We brought everything out of the CRM you need to call the lead. The only thing we didn't bring was the excuses everybody makes. Ultimately, companies and managers and marketers and organizations, they need to be really organized. But if you had to choose, would you rather get paid or would you rather be organized? Marker felt big enough to drop. It felt appropriate to drop that.